Okay, Scott, tough loss to end the tournament. What were your overall thoughts on the game?
Just all the things we did well last night, we didn't do well today. We didn't execute a single thing positively, and we just had too many leaders out and not enough people step up emotionally. When you're missing Maddie and Tina, that's a big deal on the emotional side of it, and you could tell we just couldn't get our vibe going, for lack of a better term. And when you're not connected and nobody's stepping up emotionally, the execution tends to go downhill, and that's exactly what happened. Credit Texas Wesleyan. They're a great team, and they played really, really well, but I'm just really disappointed that we didn't take momentum from last night and have different people step up in those confidence roles when they had the opportunity. Not necessarily physically, but just as emotional leaders.
And it seems like the costly errors came later in the set most of the time, so do you think that kind of attributed to the momentum of the game?
Well, we dug ourselves holes too, so maybe down the stretch there were definitely some errors, but there were errors the whole match, and it was a lot of mental stuff, which is really disappointing. But young team early in the year, we've only had about 8 practices total, and this is our second match, and so we're not gonna blow the season over one loss to a really good team. We're gonna learn from it, and I'm excited about next weekend. Get everybody back and learn from this, and everybody says the biggest improvements happen week 1 to week 2 after you see yourself on film and what you need to get better. So I'm gonna go in, talk to some kids that are pretty down in the mouth right now, but just encourage them to take it and learn from it. Yeah, it should hurt when we do that, but let's learn from it.
And talking about practice this week leading up to another tournament, what do you think the areas of focus will be on?
Yeah, a lot of it's going to be, this sounds really funny, but we're going to practice celebrating. We weren't celebrating our points unless it was something huge. Our mentality in huddles wasn't particularly good. Our communication kind of broke down. It wasn't negative, but it just wasn't there. And so a lot of it's going to be mentality work, but there's a lot of little technical stuff with off-block defense, our good ball, bad ball system. It's a complicated defensive system, but we played it really well last night. We just didn't today. We had people on completely different pages, so a lot of it's just going to be reps and cleaning stuff up and then learning how to celebrate and learning how to recover from errors.
Thanks, Scott.
All right, thank you.
The Saints lost in 4 sets to Texas Wesleyan University today. They'll host another tournament starting on Friday, and they'll play Friends University at 2 p.m. For OLLU Saints Network, I'm Ryan O'Keefe.